All right, and we are live. Good
Oh,
Sunday
I'm getting
evening,
scared
everybody.
now. Getting scared.
Good Sunday evening, everybody. We got Jeff in the house. We got Twisted V Twin Mark. Uh, Hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I did. I spent yesterday down at Mark's hanging out with him and the wife and all the kids and everybody. Had a cookout and stuff and worked on some tractors. Today, I went to breakfast this morning real early and took a long little road trip about an hour south and just enjoyable day. Worked in the garage this afternoon. It was awesome. So, what have you been up to, Jeff?
Oh, I'm busy this week. I got the 3-point set up on the old King.
Nice.
I bought me a plow for it. I tried sending you a picture, but it won't go through on my phone. So I don't know if it's the idiot using the phone or the phone's just a retard.
By the phone.
Could be
We
both
got Pat.
too.
We got Patch in here. Hey, Patch, how you doing? Benedict, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Lisa Ann, hello, thank you. Bache, how you doing? Oh, Ho Bache, how you doing? Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah, I got them.
You got a stalker behind you there, Mark.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, I tried to call you. Hey there, Ed.
Okay.
My phone was on vibrate.
There's your picture that Jeff was trying to send you.
Okay, my phone's in the other room, so I'll look at it after the live. So
Maybe that's why you don't answer your phone.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I put my phone on silent when I'm videoing, so I didn't see it until like an hour and a half later. Sorry, Bo.
That's all right. How much you want for those parts?
For what parts?
$6,400,000.
For holy smokes! You know what parts I'm talking about?
I don't know. We'll have to discuss it later.
Yeah.
Shuffled the shed around and mounted a cultivator. Uh-oh. He's getting ready to cultivate some corn.
Oh boy! All right, we're out of here.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne, how you doing, buddy? So, yeah, I seen a lot of motorcycles and stuff out today. I kind of took I had to go to Roll King. They had some shorts on sale. So instead of going down the highway, I took the back way down through and just kind of meandered down. And not so much on the way down, but on the way back, I seen a whole bunch of motorcycles. Hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Drifty Stevens, how you doing, buddy? Rick's Mowers. Hey, Rick, how you doing?
Hey, look at that. Botchy's here.
Yeah. Bachi's always here.
Hey, Breezy.
Breezy's in the house. Hey, Breezy, what's happening? So, but yeah.
I made this hitch. It's way overbuilt for this tractor.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Less chances of it breaking.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All I got to do now is I'm trying to find a disc for it.
Oh, they're out there.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Shell, how you doing, dear? Thank you for stopping in. So, but yeah, I had a really good weekend this weekend. Like I said, got to spend some time down there at Mark's place working on some tractors and stuff. Got a bunch of stuff down there. Got a customer's push mower done today. Got to play around with some stuff in the shop here. So hopefully next weekend I'll start opening the pool up and get it ready to go.
No, I'd wait another couple weeks.
Nah, I want to get it open and going. That way, if we get another hot spell like we had this week, we can do some swimming.
Oh, I hope we don't have another week like this week. That pretty much killed me every day.
Yeah, but it didn't get real hot until yesterday, the humidity went way up, but we also got little spots of rain. They weren't calling for rain really, but it wasn't even enough to wet the ground, but it was enough to bring the humidity up. Everybody saying their hellos. Dirtfoot
Yeah.
Racing's in the house.
I thought I saw Tampa on here before.
Yeah, he was in the very beginning. He posted about 6:30, so he might have just been going through. So,
Oh,
and Dirtfoot said he's getting ready to do some steaks and scallops. Yeehaw! Hopefully on the grill,
Oh.
Dirtfoot.
I'm in the wrong place right now.
Hi, Diane. How you doing? I think I got some scallops in the freezer. That does sound good.
Yep, tomorrow's Monday. Got the house nurse coming tomorrow. Oh boy, can't wait. Oh, Pat's Grill and Burgers. Okay, let's go to his house.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the clock, so I didn't get anything out of the freezer to grill. So I just threw some frozen French bread pizza in the oven and scarfed that down right before the live stream.
Well, nothing wrong with
Benedict's-
French bread pizza, is there?
Yeah, no, good French bread pizza. No, it was edible.
Oh
No.
no.
Nothing to make a video about.
Oh,
So, Benedict says he just bought a milling machine. Yeah, I did see the pictures on Instagram, and I did see you posted a video. I haven't got to watch it yet. But I will definitely watch it. I'd love to get a milling machine and a lathe
I want
one
the
of these
lathe.
days.
I want the lathe and a decent welder.
Yeah, decent welder too.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to take this stuff to. Oh, he doesn't charge me a whole lot for making it, but it'd be nice to just do it in the garage.
Actually, grilled cheese sounds really, really good about right now.
Uh-oh,
Hey,
Wayne's
Tyler.
on his way to vacation. Huh?
Gearing up for a vacation. Heck yeah. I just got back from, I was just on vacation last week, or not this past week, the week before. So now what's Mark eating? What are you eating now?
Look at this guy. He brings a whole plate of food, but he's not going to share any.
Rotisserie hot dogs.
Uh-huh. Did you cook them in the shop?
No.
You said you bought the hot dog rotisserie for in the shop.
I put it in the kitchen.
Oh.
For a minute. Till Sandy comes home. Then it'll go to the shop.
My nephew has a Hobart. I don't remember what model it is, and I'm thoroughly impressed with that little thing. At work, I've got two Millers, a 110 and a 220, big one and a small one. And I have a Lincoln here at the house. It's a Flux Core. It's 30 years old, so I mean it still does the welds, but not the way it should. So
I had a chance one time to get the old Motormatic 200. This thing was like brand new. Instead, I told a kid I knew about it. And next thing, it's like the price was dirt cheap. Ended up going down there, putting it on the back of his truck. It's like, that's good.
Yeah.
Then again,
that's it. Wayne says it's time to get away from the grandkids and enjoy life with grandma. Heck yeah. You guys taking a bike trip or Wayne, or just going somewhere, or just gonna hang out? Ooh. Swiss cheese grilled cheese sandwiches on rye bread. That sounds good.
oh, he's got a 210 Hobart there, Patch does.
Yeah. I think that's what my nephew's is a 210, but he's got the gas kit for it. So whenever I did some welding there for Mark on the trailer, and I used that little Hobart, I fell in love with it. Oh, I'm sorry, Hibachi. Homemade rye bread.
I got one of them little Lincoln 140s, which is all right for doing just like sheet metal, and that's all it's good for, really.
Yeah. I've been looking at. There's a local guy here that has a YouTube channel, does big truck stuff, and he just got a welder from Yes Welder, I think it's called, and it's a MIG, TIG, and stick, so it's a multi-purpose machine.
Yeah.
Or whatever they call that. And so far, he said he's pretty impressed with it. He welded up to 1/2-inch plate steel with it, and it looks like it does a great job. I don't know what they run or anything, so but he did. He got the gas kit. He got the gas kit and stuff for it.
Hey, how you doing, Rick's Mowers?
The only negative thing he had to say about that welder is it's a 110 or 220 welder, and they send an adapter that has like 30 amp plug on one end that you plug into the wall, but the other end's a 110 style plug.
Yeah.
He basically just took that thing and cut it into little pieces and threw it in the trash. He said he does not want to take a chance of that thing being plugged in and somebody grabbing an extension cord or something and plugging 110 into a 220 outlet. So
No, that wouldn't work too good.
no.
House sitting for your sister.
Nice. Does the house run away often? You have to sit on it? I mean,
Maybe, you never know. Oh, yeah, big man. How you doing, big?
but oh,
Yeah, I had the old Lincoln SA 200 years ago. I'm wishing I still had that.
I was at I forget where I was at now, somewhere, and they had an old Lincoln Tombstone. They were thinking about they're gonna get rid of, and kind of wishing I would have bought that. It's been a long time since I've stick welded, but you know, I do enjoy that. Also, like oxyacetylene gas welding. You know,
Not many people can do that anymore.
Yep. Regular gas weld and braze. I used to do a lot of that. But I don't know. All pipe dreams until I get some other stuff taken care of. Hey, Denise, how you doing? But so.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, Wayne's going on a regular road trip there.
Tennessee, Mississippi, Georgia. So
He's touring the East Coast,
nice.
or the East Side.
Yep. That sounds like a real nice trip. Yeah, I actually like arc welding. I mean, like I was saying, it's becoming a lost art for, you know. It's a lot easier just to pick up a MIG gun and run a bead down, and you know, but for stick welding to MIG welding, it all depends on what I'm welding. If I'm welding heavy stuff, I would prefer a stick, just because for the penetration and the you know, the strength of the weld. I know you can get a strong weld with a good MIG, but there's just something about that, that stick welder, that hum of that tombstone when you strike that arc.
You can actually burn it in, man.
Yeah, but and silver solder. If that's like soldering pipes and stuff like that, yeah, I've done that, and I've also soldered sheet metal together and stuff like that with the silver solder. So I can kind of do that. Almost looks like a blind man did it, but
I guess you
It
have to
holds.
glasses off, huh?
it holds. But I would love to learn how to TIG weld. So yeah, I've always had an oxyacetylene torch set. I just got new bottles for mine. The set I had was secondhand, and the last inspection date on the tanks was in the 80s. So there's not much left in either one. So I was gonna have to buy new tanks anyway. So
I'm afraid to take mine in to get them filled. That test is probably so far back.
yes, Rick. I actually have a spool gun for aluminum at work. I would love to, like I said, that's why I'd love to learn how to TIG weld so I could do some aluminum. But I'm not real good at aluminum. But yes, I have done aluminum.
I could never do aluminum.
Okay, Benedict, I got you. I've done some of that with arc welder. I have arc welding rods, special silver for welding like cast iron and stuff. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Yeah, Kevin's the welder. He actually went to school for that. He's certified for it and everything. So that's whose MIG. That's whose Hobart MIG I was using.
Are you a certified welder?
Who, me?
Yeah,
No.
you. Oh.
No, I'm not. My nephew is though. He's a pretty good damn welder.
Yeah, you can't even get any kind of welding job unless you could show them.
Aluminum sump. If Kevin's still listening there, correct me if I'm wrong, but if that diesel sump is cast aluminum, you might have a hard time welding. I'm sure you can do it, but I think there's a special process you have to do to weld cast aluminum. So, have you ever done any cast aluminum welding, Mark, or seen anybody do it? I've seen it done.
I've done some, but it's touchy.
Yeah, there's a certain something you got to do to that cast aluminum.
It's got to be really clean.
Oh yeah.
Really
definitely
good.
clean. Yeah. So, but, JB Weld sticks to cast aluminum. Yes, it does.
Yep.
Yep.
JB
Just
Weld
a-
kind of sticks to everything, doesn't it?
Just about. It all depends on that aluminum sump if it's structural or not. If it's structural, I wouldn't use JB Weld on it, but I would look into getting it welded. I would personally. I wouldn't. I'm not good enough welding aluminum. I wouldn't attempt to weld cast aluminum. But they got those new little welding sticks on the internet. There, you just heat it up with a propane torch and melt it in just like solder.
Yeah, Kevin says the same thing. You got to really clean it up. I mean, it can happen, but it's not going to take a lot of heat. But it has to be super clean. I mean, really, really clean.
Yeah, and I knew about. I'm sorry, I knew about the preheating and the post heating too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cast iron. Yes, I've welded that, and I've actually brazed that before. And yes, you do have to preheat it and cool it down real slow for it don't crystallize and shatter. So, but yeah, I've used I don't know if they're silver or stainless steel, but it's a special rod for cast iron. I've used those in a stick welder, and then I've also used regular oxyacetylene torches with brazing rod to weld cast together. And yes, you have to preheat it all and get it all up to a certain temperature and keep it at a certain temperature while you're doing it, and then kind of slowly remove the heat from it. And it's definitely a process. Almost one of them things you just want to like pay somebody else to do.
Yeah.
When I used to do a lot of welding at work on stuff, and my ex-boss he'd always ask me, well, do you trust your welds? I said, well, I trust my life with my welds. Do I trust your life with my welds? Probably not, but I trust mine. Yeah. Okay, putting on fifth wheel plates.
Sounds like he worked at a trailer place.
Yeah. So what else did you do today, Mark? Anything special?
Worked on that tractor all day, getting all the weight bars on it and weight boxes, and got it wired. Got all the lights, so whenever she kicks the toggle switches on, it lights up red lights on the dash.
Nice. You got a light, like a light on the fuel pump, a light on the fan.
One light.
All just one, so when everything's on, it's on. Whenever it's off, it's off.
Yep. So that way, when she forgets it and I walk by the tractor and see a red light, I know something's on.
Yeah. Sink it in a box of sand. Yeah, I've heard that too. Pack it in sand and let the sand just dissipate the heat. Yeah. So that's the hard part I have with welding aluminum. It pulls the heat away so fast that I usually don't get good penetration. With trying, either I get no good penetration or I get too deep and start burning it away. So, but like I said, I don't do enough of it on a regular basis to be proficient at it. So,
I found a place in Pennsylvania right over here. I thought I could go use this thing for plowing, some old time plow boys, but I tried calling the number, and the number is temporary out. So I emailed them twice, and I never heard nothing. So I'm almost thinking maybe this club just, one of them.
Well, I just did see a video on like antique tractors and stuff today. It's over in PA. It's Pike something or other, Pike Steam Days or something like that. Pike Creek or something like that. I'll have to look it up again. It's like 100-acre big steam and power show, antique engine and power show.
Yeah.
They've got big equipment, drag lines and earth movers and excavators and everything else.
I think I've heard of that.
They've got 2 shows a year, a spring show and a summer show. The spring show was the 15th, May 15th, 16th. But I'd like to find out when the summer show is. If it's not too hot, I think I'd like to go to that. It looked really interesting. Guy had Diesel Creek. He was there.
Yeah.
And he did a video on it and stuff, and it looks pretty interesting. Like I said, I'd like to go watch that stuff.
Well, we got a place over here called Blue Mountain Antiques. They usually do a tractor pull like later in the summer and stuff. Okay, Mudster, tell me where you live.
Yeah, they've got a couple small steam shows around here, but they're nothing. I've been to them a couple times. They've got maybe one or two steam engines, some tons of hit miss engines, stuff like that. They don't have the big old, I mean, the one the video that he had up today. I mean, they had some old Pete's and them old Max, trucks, semis sitting there, and didn't look like a whole lot of small, like hit miss engines and stuff like that. It was all big, like mining equipment and earth moving equipment, stuff like that.
We have one of them clubs over here where I am. I don't know if it's still going or not. That was every bit of 25, 30 years ago.
This place was opened in 1980, I think. And I want to say it's Bowersville or something like that's where it's at. I'd have to look. Like I said, I have to look it up again on the internet. I think it's Pike Township, Pennsylvania, Power Club or something like that. I've had too much going on today
You can't think right now.
Yeah.
You used up all your thinking already.
Yes, most definitely. Oh yeah, Patch. I like the hit miss engines. I like the steam powered engines and stuff like that too. But when the couple of big ones around here, the Stumptown and what's the one down in Harrison County, Mark? Something Steam Thrashers or something like that.
Stumptown's down there.
Yeah, Stumptown's down there, but is there another one too? Something Thrashers Association or something? They put on a big show too. But it's all just hit miss. There's nothing. There's very few other pieces of equipment. No decent sized tractors or anything like that. The couple times that I went to the one, like I said, I like the hit miss engines, but it's just, you've seen a couple hit misses and you've seen most all of them,
I could sit there all day watching them things.
Yeah, Cool Springs engine. Yeah. Yep. I've heard of that show. Yeah.
Oh, you need to be much closer than that. I ain't driving all the way over there. It'll take me 3 days to get there with this.
Hey, Eleanor, what's happening? I would like to take a steam locomotive trip someday.
They got one of them goes out of Scranton. I think twice a year.
Yeah, they got one in Scranton. They've got one up north by Cleveland. The one I really would love to go do is the Nevada Railway out in Nevada. It's huge. That's supposed to be a really nice one. And there's supposed to be one I've seen up in Washington State that actually goes through Washington State up into Canada. And then you can take like a 5 or a 7 day trip on this steam locomotive. So.
Yeah, they got one. Trying to think the name of it. Something with Fisherman's Club over here on this side of PA. I looked at the website one day, and it's like they get all into it. They actually put you in like a class to teach you how to run the steam engines right and stuff.
Ooh, nice. But yeah, they're Florida Flywheelers is another big club. Has a really big show a couple times a year. But my brother's neighbor that lives across the street, he used to have 2 steam engine tractors. I forget what brand they were right now, but it's getting harder and harder to find guys that will run them. Here, it's probably been 10 years ago now, Mark, when that one blew up in the parade. It actually wasn't in the parade. He unloaded off the fairgrounds and was bringing it in, and the traffic control wouldn't let him pass traffic. They made him sit in traffic, and he was running low on water and couldn't get it shut down, and actually had a steam explosion.
Yep.
Kevin said there were cases. Yeah. 2 big case steam engines. And he was a big boy too. He was like 6'6", 6'7", not real burly, tall. So when he was standing next to them suckers, he fit the size of the tractor. So, hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy?
You clean the oven? Why? You making us brownies or something?
Eleanor, that might have been me. I may not have liked my own live stream yet.
I like the little dog you got in there.
Oh yeah.
I'm Nick Niman, and I'm a StreamYard.
Although I'm getting tired of seeing Nick Nimmons on all the ads.
Let's see.
What are you gonna take down there to that pool?
Kenny's tractor.
Just plan B?
Yeah.
I'm planning on taking 3 of them.
And how many are you coming back home with?
3 of them.
3 of them. Yeah.
How many of them running?
3 of them.
3 of them. Yeah, because I was gonna take the other opposed twin, but I guess it's 2 weeks from now, ain't it?
Yeah, you got 2 weeks to get it ready. Because they're really short on tractors. They're trying to get people out there.
If it was closer, I'd go.
Oh, then maybe I'll have to. Start digging that one out and get some tires mounted up. I got the Firestones. They're just not on rims.
Well, I got a couple sets of tires mounted up upstairs.
26s.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Set of Firestones and a set of turf.
Well, I've got those turfs that what's his face borrowed that have the cuts on the inside.
Yeah, no. No, I got 2 sets already mounted up. One set of eggs, the old real hard Firestones, and Cub Cadets.
Mark. No, Mark. I haven't had any trouble getting any kind of parts. Not recently, but I haven't ordered a whole lot of parts for anything major. So yeah, maybe I'll try to get that work on getting that out, because I got to get a couple push motors and stuff out of the garage right now. They're done. They just got to go get delivered. Get those out, and then one evening this week, maybe I'll work my way back to the other tractor and get it pulled out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because don't forget, down there they run that point system.
Yeah. Just borrow Kenny's trailer for the weekend and throw both tractors on it, and both those tractors in the redneck power chair.
What do you think, Ed? Me carrying this thing around, you think they would let me go to one of the pools and run?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got guys wearing oxygen pole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could have took that then. I figured I'd go up there with this stupid thing and they wouldn't let me pull.
Nope. We used to have one guy years back. He was in a power wheelchair.
Yep.
And his wife would literally help him slide from his power wheelchair onto the tractor, drive, and at the end of the track, she would help him get back onto his power wheelchair.
Yep.
And he did very good. Old Red.
Well, I was looking through the list. I finally found the weight classes here. I'd have to go up to 1,400 pounds, which is all 18 horse.
Hey, Antonio. Hey, Scott. Thanks for stopping in, guys.
Scott's wanting a link. There
I
you go.
just dropped it. Yep, I just dropped it. I seen that. So, but yeah, maybe we'll dig missing link out. It's a Montgomery Ward tractor, which we called it Monkey Wards. And one time when I was pulling dead sled, it actually broke a link on the sled, and I shot down the track.
Really?
So we started calling it missing link. Hey, Scott.
Fun.
Wayne, I actually thought about doing some brownies and stuff, doing a little baking. I'm not much of a baker, but I thought about doing some brownies.
You can't screw up brownies, can you?
I can.
Let me rephrase that.
Hell, they legalize pot everywhere. Just put some pot in, send them to Jeff. He'll eat them.
Yeah, Mark's saying it's hard to get Briggs and Stratton and Honda parts. Who's Mick use over there in UK? He usually does pretty well on getting parts.
There for a while, I think he was using Pro Parts Direct.
Yeah, Pro Parts. That's it.
But he was just saying there in his one video that he's been finding a lot of parts and stuff on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which I ordered new tires and rims for my trailer on Amazon set yesterday. Matter of fact,
I ordered something on Amazon yesterday. I forget what I ordered.
oh, those strainer cups.
Oh, there's something else too I ordered.
Oh.
At
Oil pump. Oil pump. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, an oil pump. But yeah, I mean, I checked all the tire shops. I even checked out there where I get my Blem tires at, and that size tire that's on my trailer was going to cost me $75 to $100 a piece for the tires. For a pair on rims, there was 2,000 and some reviews, and 1% was negative. So, and I paid $135 with free shipping for a pair on rims.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Wayne. Yeah, I think it's this July, Mark. They're having the big benefit pool,
17th.
17th of July. Yeah, July 17th at the Harrison County Fairgrounds. I think it's at the fairgrounds. We'll get more details and we'll get them posted.
I'm gonna try and make those Shelby bicycle days this year.
Oh, out there in Mansfield. Or Shelby, right there on the hill.
Yep, I gotta take out my 1939 Shelby Flying Cloud.
Cool.
I got a fully restored flying cloud.
That's a bad weekend because there's too many damn bicycles all around that area. They're everywhere.
Well, it's good for them because it's probably why they're there is for the bicycle show.
Maybe, huh?
So
But yeah, Wayne, I'll definitely get some more information. They're still in the planning process of it. It's a benefit pool for two guys that we used to pulled with that club. They both passed away this past year. One was the vice president, right, Mark?
yeah, Don Rogers.
Yeah, Don Rogers was the vice president, and the other one was just a long-term member of the club. They're going to have a big benefit pool for them, and they're saying that they're going to bring in the national quarter scale guys and everything for this. So it should be a pretty good show. So.
I know we got the Central New York tractor pullers, but I look on the thing, most of their poles are up like all along the strip there by Rochester over to Buffalo and shit. It's like all up that way.
Yeah. Yep. And then the one club that we used to pull, Mark and I pulled with a few years back that we haven't pulled with them probably in 3 or 4 years now. Apparently that club just got sold to another guy, and hopefully he changes some stuff and does some improvements to the sled. The reason we wouldn't pull with them is their sled was an unmanned sled. I'm not comfortable riding or pulling an unmanned sled. Stocks and hot stocks are okay, but when you get up into the modifieds, things happen too quick, that you need a brake. You need somebody to pull the brake on the sled.
Yeah.
So,
I wouldn't have to worry about that. Mine will never go that fast.
oh, Jeff, never say never, because I always thought I'd be pulling in the stock class for my whole entire career. And after a few years, you get kind of bored with, going 3 mile an hour down the track, and then you want a little faster and a little bigger and a little faster, a little bigger. And then eventually you're running methanol and big tires and, going 15, 20 mile an hour down the track.
Hey, I got to cut out.
Okay.
Bo's down. He just throwed an alternator belt and everything off the front of the motor. So
All right.
he has no way to cool the motor or anything. So I got to go. So we'll see you later.
If you need anything, give me a holler.
Yep. All right. Later.
All right, later, man. Thanks. So, yeah, I'm only going to be on here probably another 15 minutes because I am whooped. The heat got to me today. I need to air condition my garage.
Know all about that.
Yeah, the old man's getting his morphine now, and it's helping a little bit.
Briggs keeps sicking the dog on a hospice lady.
No, she keeps telling me to take him out of the house. I'm not taking Mr. Briggs. My father keeps telling him Mr. Briggs is just fine. Leave him alone.
No, Scott didn't change his YouTube channel. That's just his moniker here on StreamYard.
No, that's my Gmail because if someone wants a sticker, I've got a bunch now. I'm sending them out. They just got to send me an email.
Okay, there you go, guys. If you want one of Scott's stickers.
Stickers of Mr. Briggs, isn't it?
Yep, that's what it is. The Mr. Briggs.
Huh. I might have to go for one of them.
Just so everybody know, I got an arc kick in the teeth today. My year-old daughter has got COVID, and she's in
Man.
she's in the ER up in Syracuse.
Oh.
I can't win for losing.
Hey, speaking of stickers here, I got to complain about somebody's sticker.
Whose
It
sticker's
ain't
that?
yours, Ed. It ain't yours. It was the other one that came with yours.
Okay.
I remember somebody saying flat out that if I put that on the side of that tractor, I would gain an instant 25 horsepower, and I still have yet to hold just 14. So he's sending out defective stickers.
Maybe all the horsepower got lost in the mail because it takes so long and stuff with the mail nowadays. Maybe it's still on its way.
Yeah, she just sent me a message. She's got 105-degree temperature. Holy.
That's not good at all.
No shit.
Nice, Willie.
Can you stop kicking me in the teeth? I don't need any more.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you. Sometimes all that happens at once, man. Yeah, well, I've ran 2 or 3 Pose Briggs for pulling. Very good motors. I like them a lot. They just don't make any aftermarket parts for them that are cheap. The big thing I wanted was a steel flywheel for I could crank the thing up to 9,000 RPMs. But at the time when I was pulling it, the cheapest one I could get was $500 custom made. So I went to the Kohler Commands.
Oh, you can't beat those old Briggs V twins. They're good engines.
Well, that was a Pose twin, not a V.
No, I mean a Pose. That's what I meant. It's a Pose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're awesome motors. I love them. Like I said, there's no market out there for the aftermarket parts.
No. Nah, I couldn't believe that though. Trying to chase Mr. Briggs out of the house. It's like, nah, I don't think so.
Oh, I got house nurses. They won't even get out of the car until they know both of these guys are in locked up.
Yeah.
Bosco, he ain't gonna bother nobody. As long as he can sit there and watch, that's all he wants to do is be able to see what's going on.
Where'd your thing go?
Yeah, that's the way most dogs are. They just want to sit and make sure that everything's copacetic. So.
Well, she's a pain because she knows how to open the doors. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass with her because she'll sit there and work at it until she's got the door open.
She an adapter for a Kohler flywheel. I'm sure if you find the right machine shop, they can make you one if you had all the measurements and stuff.
Oh, I know a guy down here that would do it, but you wouldn't want to pay him when he's done. You might as well just sign the title of your house over to him.
Bacon wrapped.
What's that? Bacon wrap liver?
Yep.
Yeah. You can have all that you want, man.
Only you, Briggs. Only you.
Hey, tell them. Hey, Marv, they say those look. Oh, yeah. They said they're yuck. What do you say?
Well, that's all right. I didn't invite you.
No. Hey, I don't have a problem with anybody eating liver. It's not my personal taste. I don't care for it. It looks really, really good.
What'd you say, Muller?
All the more for me.
Hey, see if I come to your house for dinner then.
And like I said, it actually looks really good. So, it's a psychological thing, I guess.
I bet you I could make you want to call a pork chop. You wouldn't know the difference.
Maybe. Bacon wrap. Now there's Dirtfoot's talking. Bacon wrap scallops. Yum.
Yeah, that sounds good. They usually are too. Haven't had them in I don't know how long.
What are you doing, you vicious beast?
Hey, Thomas, how you doing, buddy? Oh, Thomas is putting in the hours now, man.
I had a little problem with the little dog yesterday. She went after this boxer puppy. I never thought she would go after another dog, but she had this dog so scared it wouldn't come back across up by our house there. The kid actually had to pick it up and carry it home.
It'll probably stay out of your yard from now on.
Well, no, they were riding back and forth on a bicycle and letting this dog chase them up and down the street. I kind of felt bad for him because it looked more like he was in a panic trying to keep up to him.
Yeah.
Oh, bacon wrapped scallops are good.
I like all kinds of scallops. Bacon wrapped, grilled, fried, sauteed.
So what's Dad doing, Briggs? Is he putting PayPal's on your credit card right now?
No.
Is he in the chat? Where's he at? Where's the old redneck at?
He's right there on the screen, isn't he?
No, he needs to be in chat. Spend some more of Briggs's money.
Yeah.
Not anymore, he ain't. But he's on his computer.
So yeah. So you guys will have to watch for a video of me getting the old pulling tractor out. It's not the original one. It's the second one in line, but first twin cylinder one I made.
Well, if you guys say I could probably go up there and run this with this stupid wound vac thing on, I'm going up on the 5th then.
Yeah, I mean around here, as long as you are able to control the tractor, like I said, like Mark said, they let guys ride that had oxygen tanks. You know.
Yeah, I want to at least get one pull in this year with this thing.
Look at they have at Dollar General. If you like pickles, look at the size of these bohemians for $5 a jar.
Holy smokes.
I see you, Antonio. I'm seeing all your comments. Anybody else seeing Antonio's comments?
What, the
I'm
one that
seeing
says, can anybody see me? Yeah. No, I can't see that one.
Yeah. So yeah.
Or is it the one that
Antonio-
says bacon wrapped scallop? Sounds so good.
Look at the size of these things.
Did you see the size of that pickle? That's what she said. Bocce, did you see
Dollar General.
Bocce, did you see the size of that pickle?
And
Mr.
there
Burger
goes
Show-
Ed, taking this south.
Kosher whole pick dills.
Are they kosher?
Yeah, right there.
I just hope I don't get demonetized for Mr. Briggs showing his pickle on camera.
Yeah, right?
Dang. You want one of these pickles, Muller?
So I guess
How's it going out there in Arizona, Antonio? Is it getting hot out there now? I know it's always warm, but is it getting to be the hot season again?
I couldn't know.
well, when I get this plow all painted and put on there, I guess I'll have to show you. Can't send you a picture on my phone, no.
Mark will forward them to me. Hey, Donnie, how you doing, Dave, buddy?
Yeah, he didn't for you the one for today, though, did he?
He did. He said he just sent it to me, so just in the text message, ask him to forward them to me too, and he'll send them. Made 50 beds today. Wow. I haven't made my bed 50 times, let alone 50 in one day. Yeah. Let's see.
And there goes the
85.
hospital helicopter.
85 with a cold wind. That would actually probably make it nice, you know. Some days are hotter than others. Yeah. Yeah, the last 2 days here, it's gotten really humid. So, I mean, yesterday, I think it was only up to like 78 or 80 something. And, but the humidity was just, oh.
Oh, we were up to about 90. I'm hoping it doesn't do that all summer because I'll be in big trouble this year.
Bocce says it's still raining there. You got your water wings on, Bocce? You ready to start floating? Growing web feet?
She's got the canoe anchored outside the front door.
Lisa Ann said she's eating. What's for dinner, Lisa? What are we having? Pate's Performance.
Oh, look at Tampa.
Oh, hey, Tampa. Thanks for coming back in, buddy. Another 99-cent super sticker. That's 2. Woohoo! Yes, Pate's. I'm actually getting excited about going pulling again. Earlier in the year, it was like, whatever. But now that we actually got the tractors out and been tinkering on them and everything else, yeah, it's
Hey, Tampa, those 99 cents are my gig. You go. I go $1.99 at least.
he could go 98 cents. That's right, man. $2. That's a couple cups of coffee, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only $1 after $1.05 after YouTube takes their cut from the two.
Well, you know, somebody got to pay for YouTube to be on here.
Yeah, but I can go down to the restaurant where we have breakfast, and I can get a cup of coffee for under $1. So, thank you, Pate's, for commenting about the name change. I appreciate it.
I did that to my neighbor the other night. He come over for his nightly coffee there, and I was used to Dunkin' Donuts beans. You use 2 cups. You use 2 scoops of them for every cup. So I took the other kind of coffee. I put it in a thing. I put I figured, okay, 1 cup for me, 2 for him. I put 6 scoops in. When I poured it out, it's like it actually looked like mud.
Honey,
Did it come out in like molasses and bloop, bloop?
Just about.
It looked like a lava lamp.
When he took the first mouthful, his hair stood right up on his bald little head there. He never said nothing, though. He sat there and drank it.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, Bocce. You guys do need to get rid of that rain.
Hey, there's Mater.
Hey, Mater, what's happening?
Might want to save those.
yeah, I was thinking that.
Number 1 spark plug. I haven't heard something like that in years.
Like, what day do you have?
Yeah, Lisa. I've had a few people tell me that, and that's one of the reasons why I added the garage to the name. It's an analytics thing. So
This is your plate. This is mine.
I know, but I'm not going to eat the potato, so. Is it done?
Bocce, we could get you one of them little U-Haul vans, the little smallest ones. Like I got like a little 10-foot box on. Just put a power lift gate on it and wheel right in.
That day. Let's face it.
I seen one of them Tommy lift gates for sale the other day that would wanted anything. He only wanted like not even $600 for it.
Here, you want to cut your steak before you go over
Tom.
and sit down?
Hey, Scott Thomas wants to know where his plate's at.
It's right here. He's got to come down and get it. I don't deliver. You tell him what it is.
I think he knows. Bacon wrapped liver.
Just curious.
But after the 14 or so hours that he worked today, I don't think he should be driving any place.
Here we go.
I sliced one.
Like I said, it looks really good, and I'm sure it smells really good, but it's a psychological thing for me.
You'll live.
I just can't bring myself to eat liver.
But you know what? Just so you know, it ain't liver. I just did that because you said it was. It's actually bacon wrapped steak.
Oh.
All right, I got it.
Yeah, well, Bocce, $20 a day is just the rental fee. They actually charge you mileage too. So
Yeah.
if you didn't drive it anywhere, yeah, it would be cheaper than a payment. But if you drove it any distance, yeah, it would add up. It adds up quick.
Here's your knife.
I had a buddy.
Hey, man.
He
What's
thought
up,
it'd be
guys?
cool to take one.
Sorry that Crystal and I are late getting in here, but I had to meet a lady to see about getting some. Let me adjust my camera here. But now I'd gone to meet a lady, see about getting some Coleman lanterns, and I was on the side of the county, and she called me up saying she broke down the side of the road, truck's misfiring. So I get through with what I'm doing, about 30 minutes across town, across the county to where she's at, and she's going, okay, listen to it. She said that spark plug was hanging. Okay, I didn't know where it went. She couldn't find the spark plug. She starts it up. I'm hitting up, pop, 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 pop. I gotta cut it off. Shuts it off. Mind you, this is a GMC Sierra 350. Number one spark plug wasn't even there. Wasn't even in the cylinder. It was gone. So she had to limp it back to my house, and then I had a problem. It's like, okay, I gotta go take a quick shower. So she's gonna be spending the night again, unfortunately, on her part.
You better not let her hear
But
that.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'll say, oh, I bet you it's breaking your heart.
Yeah, can't you? Yeah. But yeah, we did the live stream earlier. Of course, I didn't see any of you guys pop in there.
I was actually driving, and
Now, what was a thing like that for?
well, I took a little road trip today, and I just wanted to get out and about, and basically just clear my head. So we took some old back
all we
roads,
did
and yep. Stopped down by the restaurant and had breakfast. Seen my favorite waitress. It was her birthday today.
Right.
And then went on down and drove about an hour and 15 minutes one way, and went to a store and picked some stuff up that I needed, and turned around and meandered my way back up through. I was gone about 5 hours, something like that.
Yeah, well, I wish this rain would go away, because we got this morning hoping to ride the trike and everything to church. Nope, that wasn't going to happen.
Oh, I seen a
I'm
whole
surprised
bunch
she
of
ain't come out here to the garage yet. Oh, did you?
Yeah, I mean there was tons on the way down. There wasn't many because it was still earlier in the morning, which it was warm. But
Right.
on the way back up, I seen lots and lots of motorcycles. The road I took down is kind of a weavy hill, you know. Be real nice to ride a motorcycle on, you know. Just a 2-lane.
That road, right? Yeah, I was like that. That's where you're gonna find a lot of bikers want to get to, where it's curvy. I know one road I want to go and ride on. It's 13 miles, but I think there's around 300 curves on it. It's called Tail of the Dragon.
Yep,
It's right
I've heard
there on Tennessee. Yeah, was it Tennessee and Kentucky border?
Mhm.
I think. I'm not sure exactly where it's at. But yeah, it's like 13 miles long, but like 300 curves on it.
Yes, curves and hills.
How you doing, Butchie? Yep. Of course, that's why out here in Texas, we have out in hill country, we have what's known as the Three Sisters, and it's 3 ranch roads. Total length is about 120 miles, and you got curves and mountains and all kinds of scenery out there.
Mhm.
Rode it twice.
Hey,
Hey, Cajun.
Hey guys, Ed, Jeff, Mater,
What's happening, Cajun?
Skeeler, what's going on, guys? Long time no
it's a
see.
Sunday
Mater,
night.
Jeff, long time no see, y'all.
Yeah.
right.
Let
How
me
y'all
count
doing?
how many hours it was.
Yeah, no telling how many hours it was. That's right.
So, Briggs, you're a New Yorker. Have you ever heard of the Hawk's Nest?
Yep.
Antonio.
How's it going?
What's up, bro?
That's kind of scary up there.
Pretty good.
Sure. A bunch of
Have a
them
good night,
coming in.
Benedict. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Antonio's here.
How's it going, everybody?
Kev, that beard's looking good,
Let me
man.
go see if I can get Crystal out here. Right back.
Hey, how's it going? So today got a quick video, and also shout out to my wife's channel. So please stick around.
So we got some back feed from somebody.
Oh, that was me. I was playing a video in the background. I'm kind of editing at the moment. Sorry.
It's all right. I did a little bit of that today too. So. Oh, Chris Lane says, "All right." so how you been doing out there, Antonio? Garden's looking good and stuff, man. I've been seeing the
I'm doing
pictures
all
and
right.
stuff. Yeah, awesome. So,
Yeah, some of the roads are okay there, Willie.
No.
You just don't know which ones yet.
Yeah, you can definitely know when you cross the border, Willie.
That's just like here when you cross the parish lines. We don't have counties in Louisiana. We got parishes. You can tell when you go jump in from one parish to another. The ones that have the gambling have the tore up roads, the highways.
Yeah.
When you get into the parishes that don't have gambling, that's the one with the best road, brand new road. What's going on there? You know, the gambling is supposed to fix the roads and the bridges. You know what I mean? Somebody's pockets are getting full.
Oh, there's a lot of people's pockets are getting full.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Ed.
I bet you them roads right out in front of them casinos are nice and smooth.
Oh yeah, you know that's right. Yeah, because it's their roads.
Yep.
Duh.
Hey, Breezy, how you doing, buddy? Oh, look my
That's
beetle
the
bug
cover
right there.
We've got a mall here in town. It's not a big mall,
I don't have my next to chat.
but for the last probably 7-8 years, it's been steadily going downhill. There's potholes big enough that you can drop both front tires of your vehicle down in, and if it's a low sitting vehicle, you're scraping.
Yeah, I believe it.
But it's all private. All the businesses are moving out of it. You know, I bet you another 5 years it's completely shut down. There's still a movie theater, a hotel, and I think one other big store in it. The rest of them are all just little, you know, fly by night little things.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey Lisa, how you doing? Yeah, the last one to be out of there, more than likely, my best guess would be the movie theater.
Yeah,
that would be the last one to close up.
That's all in one little section. The motel, the hotel. There's a nice bar in there. The hotel, the bar, and the movie theater will probably be the last things that go.
We got a big company here. They're putting up a new building, like almost right in the center of town.
You'd know a bar,
and
wouldn't
they're
you?
constantly they got the cops live there all day long, like roads closed and stuff.
Yeah.
The only decent bar we had burned down.
They don't really need to know that either. Thomas.
The bars where I'm at right now, I'm open 3.2.
I don't believe I've ever smelled a dead goat, but I probably don't. All right, guys, I'm gonna pop out of here because I got to hit the parts house where they close, so I can get find the spark plugs and everything I need to get her car up and going again. Because she'll be heading out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's Dad's truck. It's not coming back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather have
All right.
Dad's truck. At least it runs.
Hey, it's a Dodge.
Well, his or oh,
I know.
I got a Chevy and two Dodges.
Truck.
it runs. That's all I care for.
No, you got two Dodges. That's all I worry about. Nothing? Not a damn thing's wrong with the Dodge truck.
No.
Well, I'm working on it. Chevy.
There ain't nothing wrong with any truck as long as it's running.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Until it needs maintenance.
Well, her truck ain't running. That's the problem.
Thank God it ain't mine.
Yeah.
It goes back to Oklahoma and it's staying there. They can blow the engine out again.
Yeah, and the truck that she's got, it's a found on road dead. It's definitely found on the road dead.
Yeah, I need a training.
Hey, now that's fighting words.
Hey, I will say this.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Dead.
It don't matter what badge is on it. It don't matter what badge is on it. When it's broke down, it's junk.
Any vehicle and any brand could be found on road dead. It's not just Ford.
If I can get fired, if I can get fired out, the engine starts and runs, and it'll go in reverse. But that's it. If I could get 500 out of it,
yep.
Bye bye. I don't care. If they exist on my Honda, and I'm legal.
Yep.
I'd like to find an old power wagon.
All right.
All right, guys. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, see you guys. Thanks for stopping.
Thanks for having us, guys.
All right.
I'm really surprised there ain't like an MTD of auto manufacturers that just manufacture powertrains, and all these big companies buy them and put them in their vehicles.
It'd be a lot better for Ford with them new transmissions that suck.
Peerless transmissions.
Yeah. It'd be better for all the manufacturers because then they wouldn't you wouldn't have to stock so many different parts.
Right.
I got an email from one of my buddies that we used to be on a forum, and he sent me an email on a certain online store. I guess they have a real store. He sent me the website. and good prices on their transmissions. You know, well, the hydraulic pumps. That's more or less what it is. You know, that's mostly what they carry. I'll have to look it up and throw the link in here.
I want to know how come all these new pickups, every one of them, the Fords, Dodges, GMCs, all look almost exactly alike.
Mm.
It's by Toyota. They all last the body.
Yeah, but the old Toyotas too, and the Datsuns.
Yeah.
Datsuns or Nissan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, they are now. Yeah. I remember when Nissan in '84, I bought a brand new truck. There's the one with the flatbed and the rails on it, side rails, the wooden rails. I bought that. It was like a little 1-ton. It wasn't a 1-ton, but it looked like a little 1-ton. I paid $5,555 for that truck, brand new. Had a little 4-cylinder in it and had 2 spark plugs on each cylinder. Man, that little thing would run and good on gas too. Buddy of mine bought him a brand new Ford Ranger with a 6-cylinder in it. He wanted to race. So we went to the little quarter-mile local strip, you know, what we call a quarter mile. And I left him so far behind. And I had a standard in my truck, and he had an automatic. But them little
Oh, so he
Nissans,
was
man.
handicapped already.
That'd be a medical
Yeah.
miracle.
Them little Nissans, man, they were good trucks. That little truck lasted me, I don't know how long before I sold it. I mean, it was still in perfect condition, put it that way. I had a Nissan outboard motor. I forget what year it was. I bought it brand new. A 25 Nissan, and that's when it was a true 25 horse at the prop. Looked like a, the block was bigger than an Evinrude, it looked like. But they say Evinrude parts, some parts would fit on that. I have no idea. I doubt it.
My stepmother had a Datsun 210.
Oh, yeah.
The head gasket was blown out of it, and she drove it back and forth to work for 6 months before my father had a chance to take the head off it. He took that head off that car, and he expected the thing to be junk. There was like that much edge on all 4 cylinders. We put in our head gasket, drove that car another 50,000 miles on. They took it to a junkyard. Finally, because the backing plates were shot, the floorboards were shot, everything was shot. But that damn motor ran like a top. He always said if he could have found the body to stick that motor in, he would have had no problem. It just didn't want to die.
Yeah, I had one of them 210s. It was a Datsun B210 GX Sports Style SS. They didn't make many of them. It had that little fastback on it. And you raise that little fastback up. It was a sports style on it. And I tell you what, that was a good little car.
That motor in that car looked like 2 people. You could have picked up and put on your arm and jogged down the street with you. It was tiny, but man, would it move. It run on air, I swear.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, when the needle would get on empty, you can go another 100 miles.
I never got into the small cars because I was always too big for them.
Well, yeah.
I always like the older Datsun 240Zs, but I think they look a lot nicer than the Nissan 240Zs.
Yeah, them little Datsuns, they were, I was, let me see, 16, I think, when I bought that car. Almost 17, I think. And I had it for a couple years, and I traded it off for a Harley Davidson motorcycle. And still today, I wish I'd have kept the car. Which it was a nice bike, don't get me wrong, but I had to work on it a lot.
Take care, Jeff. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. 92 Buick. Yeah, that would be plenty of room for you, Willie. My first car was a 69 Impala 4-door. It's still out at my parents' house in storage, but I don't. It's probably getting to the point that it wouldn't even be worth restoring right now. So,
Not with everything going on, no.
well, it's just been sitting so long. The floorboards and stuff are probably gone, and it does still have the original 320. Still does have the original 327 in it, though.
You can buy floorboards.
What year was it?
69.
69? Oh, okay. I had a 63.
Man, I put floorboards in that if you need them.
I like the 4 doors on the 69s better than the 2 doors.
Yes.
But everybody wants the 2 doors for some reason.
The thing I loved about my 4-door is when you rolled down the windows, there was no center post. It was all open window. It looked like a stretched limo when them windows were down. And the other thing I like about the 69s over the 67 and 68s is the full chrome bumper that goes up around the headlights. In the previous years, they stopped halfway up the headlights.
Yeah.
Mine had the full chrome headlight or chrome bumper that went all the way around the headlights, and I loved that.
It might be
You know,
something they get in
but I do like a nice 63 Impala convertible. I think those are sweet looking cars.
The older Buicks did that too, where there was no pillar.
Mm-hmm.
The windows rolled down.
Mine don't
there
have
was
one.
there was no center pillar.
Yeah, but on the Impalas, the front doors are almost as big. The back doors are almost as big as the front doors. So, the only thing that would have made them cooler is if they were suicide doors.
And some of the older
modify
Dodges
that.
did that too. The 60s Dodges did that too on the older body styles that looked kind of like what was it? Oh, it had that bullet nose front end. I can't remember the name of them though.
Yeah.
A Dodge you thinking about? You thinking about a Dodge vehicle?
No, I'm not thinking about a Dodge. It's a
okay.
specific brand. It's a specific car that went out a long time ago, like in the 30s or 40s. They made a small amount and then they stopped being produced because they went bankrupt. They had the old style bullet front end with the round bullet right in the center of the bumper.
And what years were they?
30s to 40s.
Okay, because the Edsels had that centerpiece like that.
No,
But the Edsels were in the 50s? The Ford Edsels?
Arch's Garage said Hudson. You thinking of a Hudson?
No, I'm not thinking of a Hudson. It's a. I have to Google it. It's the specific brand.
What? Tucker? That never got produced? The Tucker?
So I like the old Studebakers.
Studebaker, that's it.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm referring to the old Studebakers.
Studebakers was around for quite some time.
They were around up in the 80s. Actually, they were still making them under what is it called, Avante or whatever.
Oh, I didn't know they were making. I didn't know they were making them in the 80s.
The old 30s and 40s Dodge sedans. They had the Hemis in them. They looked a lot like the 30s and 40s Studebaker.
Yeah. 97 to 2002 Buick Riviera Ultra. That would definitely be a land yacht.
Or the 71 Buick Electra 225.
Yeah. No, when I was 16 when I got that car. When I first started driving it, a bunch of people laughed at me. Oh, look at that big old 4-door, blah 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 blah. And within a year's time, probably 9 of my buddies had big old 4-door land yachts, and they're like, "These things are cool." I'm like, "Yeah, they don't go really fast, but they ride really nice." and they're just awesome to have.
Like the old caddies.
Yeah. Yep. Miss the old Nova, yeah. I'd like to have like a 71 Monte Carlo. 71 Monte Carlo that has a, you know.
Back when you can hit somebody in a car nowadays in one of those old land yachts and all you got is a dented bumper.
Yeah.
And their car is totaled now.
Yep.
Hell, my Impala is considered a land yacht by today's standards.
Well, and the thing that amazes me, and I haven't seen anything on them, but I've seen a lot of those smart cars going down the freeways at 75, 80 mile an hour. Would there be anything left if they got into an accident? I mean,
no. It would be a squashed tin can.
Well, there's 3 of them that run around work. The students drive them, and we literally pulled a golf cart up next to it. It's basically the same size of a golf cart.
Yeah. But if you look at the gas mileage of those, they don't get any better gas mileage per se than like my TT that I got. The gas mileage, they're actually kind of a gas hog. They get like 26 miles to the gallon. Hell, that in town and like 28 on the highway. They're not that great.
Yeah. I have a neighbor that lives like a block and a half from me, and he's got one of those. I don't know how he fits in it because he's technically Ed's size. I don't know how he gets in and out of it.
Maybe he took out the back seat and sits in the trunk, puts his ass in the trunk.
Maybe. I don't know. You see this guy when he's not driving that car, he's riding on a little Triumph bike, and you don't understand how the bike even holds him up.
Hey, one of these days I'm gonna drive to Ohio, go to Ed's house, put him in my TT, and then take a picture, Ed in his new go-kart, and put that online, because that's what it probably looked like.
Hey, right after high school, a buddy of mine inherited his dad's Corvette Stingray. He redid it from the ground up. The first maiden voyage took him like 5 years to do it. He's like, "Come on, man, let's go." Dude, we made it like a mile and a half. I'm like, "Dude, you got to take me back. I can't ride in this thing." "Oh, it's great. It's great." I'm like, "No, man. My knees are as high as my chin, and it feels like I'm dragging my ass on the ground. This ain't happening." I said, I'm literally almost getting seasick riding in this thing. And he still has it. It's still in storage. He drives that thing all the time, man. It's the bright Chevy orange Corvette paint.
Oh wow, you don't see them in that color very often.
No, but that's the original color of the car, and they stripped it clear down to gel coat and repainted that thing from the ground up, frame, everything. And it's a beautiful car. I mean, to look at it, it is showroom quality car, but But he also owned 4 Fieros. So he liked that low ride thing. I'm like, "Man, no way, man. You got to take me back."
No, that'd be funny, though. We'll just stick you in my TT behind the wheel and take a picture and say, "Ed in his new go-kart." Because that's what you'd probably look like sitting in that car.
Yeah.
Like a go-kart, go like this. All you'd have to do is put a crash helmet on you, go like this.
Yeah, Second Chance mower. I had a couple buddies that had station wagons. I forget what they were, but oh yeah, I mean, by the time I graduated, I mean there was just about as many 4-door and station wagon cars as there was pickup trucks in the parking lot at school.
You graduated?
Yeah. I actually graduated twice. Once from a technical school and once from my regular high school.
You went to high school.
Yeah.
That's what they I think they still say they call it high school because you walk around high. Not me, but a lot of them did.
No, basically my high school, if you weren't taking college prep classes, they were basically writing you off. So I went to technical school and did that for a couple of years, and then graduated both of them. So.
Huh?
Arches.
More like a cat.
Yeah, actually, a couple years ago, I was trying to buy one of our old maintenance vans. It was a Chevy 3500 Chevy with the 6-liter in it. But somebody else wanted it more than what I wanted it for. Yeah, second chance. Yeah, 5.0 rear-wheel drive caught more. Yep. Hey, Bama, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Hey, Bama. How you doing, dog?
We still have 2 Econoline vans at work. The rest of are all the old Chevys. Or all Chevys, I should say, not old Chevys. Basically, because that's what we lease we lease Chevy vans, and then when they come off lease, a lot of times we buy them out and make them into maintenance vans. Take all the seats out and put floors in them, put shelving and stuff in them. Let the maintenance guys drive them. So, oh shit, it's 8:30, ain't it? Yes, it is. 2 ATVs for life. I believe he is going live tonight. Sunday nights at 8:30 is usually his time. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, guys. I lost track of time. I don't want to walk on anybody else's toes. I appreciate everybody coming up on panel and hanging out with me and joining our Sunday evening. And we will catch you all on the next one.
Later.